Welcome to today's edition of Fitness DTV. Today we are going to be talking about the P90X Plyometrics workout, specifically whether or not you need to drink a recovery drink afterwards. Okay, he obviously mentions a recovery drink in the video itself, and as a general rule, the answer is yes, you need a recovery drink. Do you need the P90X recovery drink? Do you need your Shakeology? Do you need a protein drink? All these things are dependent on multiple factors, okay? There's three primary things that you do with a recovery drink. One is you replace the nutrients that you use during the workout. Whenever you do plyometrics, you use a lot of nutrients, okay? So you got a lot to replace. Two is to prepare your body for the next workout, okay? Again, you're burning through all those carbohydrates doing plyo. When you go to do your next day 3 workout in P90X, that's going to be a resistance training workout. You got to have your glycogen stores, the carbohydrates in your muscles have to be refueled, or you're going to be dogging it tomorrow, okay? And the third one is if you're trying to put on muscle mass, you need additional calories above and beyond what you burn, above and beyond what you need to do to prepare for the next time. You need additional calories more than that, okay? So if all you're trying to do is lose weight, maintain your muscle mass, do you need to have a really calorie heavy protein drink after plyometrics? No. However, if you are trying to put on muscle mass, then you're going to eat more protein than somebody who's not, okay? You're probably not going to have as much protein as after a resistance training workout when you torched a whole bunch of muscle tissue when you were working out. Plyo, once you've done it a couple times, it's a really hard workout and it should always be a challenge. You see I'm soaking wet, we just got done with it. But you're not really damaging muscle tissue nearly as much as you are whenever you're doing a resistance training workout, okay? So, but again, if you're trying to put on muscle mass, you do need to have a little bit more protein. So it really depends on what your particular goal is. But you do need to have some sort of recovery drink and or some sort of a recovery meal. Normally in our schedule right now anyway, we usually have lunch after we work out and we eat a very healthy lunch. So we're going to get most of the nutrients that we need from lunch. After a cardio workout like plyometrics or like Kempo, you can do that because you don't have that 1 hour window that you have after resistance training to power up your body with the amino acids it needs to repair muscle tissue. You have a little bit more time after cardio, so it's not as critical to get those calories in right now. Okay, so basic answer to the question is yes, you do need to replace what you burned. Yes, you do need to prepare for the next workout. But how many calories you need and the specific kind of calories that you need, that's really going to be dependent on where you are and what your specific goals are. So, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a shout on Facebook or anywhere on Fitness Destinations. We'll be happy to help you out. So, that's it for today on Fitness DTV. We will see you next time.